High above the world, Aurelia emerges, its silver towers gleaming in the first light of dawn. The sun ascends, painting the heavens with strokes of gold and violet. Aurelia stands in stark relief against this canvas. Aurelia radiates beauty and magic, a beacon of hope in the awakening sky. The kingdom's spires pierce the clouds, reflecting the dawn's vibrant hues. Aurelia, a place where dreams are forged and legends are born, shimmers with untold stories. The ethereal light bathes Aurelia, promising a day filled with wonder and enchantment. In the dimly lit tower, Lord Alaric and Lady Seraphina cradle their newborn, their faces etched with sorrow. The hearth crackles softly, casting dancing shadows that mirror their inner turmoil. Seraphina's voice breaks the silence, filled with desperation. "Must we truly give her up, Alaric?" Alaric's gaze is firm, his voice heavy with resignation. "I fear we must." His words echo the weight of a fate sealed long ago. The bargain was made long ago. Their shared sorrow fills the tower, a silent promise of sacrifice and a love that transcends destiny. In the tower's flashback, Alaric is kneeling on the cold stone floor, his face a canvas of despair. Her presence overwhelms, a chilling aura surrounding her. Morgathis speaks with chilling authority. "The first gift wrapped in gold that enters your home shall belong to me." Alaric remains kneeling, silently absorbing the weight of her words. The tower echoes with the ominous weight of the sorceress's decree. In the dimly lit tower, Alaric's gaze softens as he looks at his daughter, a golden blanket her only shield against the cold. The weight of fate presses upon Alaric, each line on his face a testament to unspoken battles. A silent vow solidifies within him, a fortress of resolve built on love and defiance. He cannot surrender her. Bathed in soft moonlight, Alaric descends from Aurelia, an infant nestled securely in his arms. He approaches the vibrant kingdom of Leora, a sanctuary of night-blooming jasmine and distant revelry. The air hums with the promise of celebration. His steps measured, Alaric advances into the perfumed night, the infant stirring gently in his embrace. The scent of jasmine intensifies, wrapping Alaric and the infant in a fragrant embrace. Leora welcomes them, its vibrant heart beating with life and distant echoes of joy. In the vast hall of Leora Castle, shadows twist in the torchlight, revealing Alaric's desperate plea. Before the imposing throne, Alaric's gaunt figure contrasts sharply with King Rowan's regal presence. Alaric's voice cracks with urgency. "Protect her. Hide her within your enchanted borders." His eyes plead with Rowan, begging for sanctuary within the castle's magical embrace. Alaric warns, his voice a strained whisper. "Do not let her stray, for the sorceress will wait beyond." The fate of a hidden one hangs in the balance, as darkness looms just beyond the enchanted threshold. Inside the ancient castle, King Rowan kneels in solemn reverence. His weathered face, once marked by doubt, now hardens with resolve. With a voice echoing through the stone halls, King Rowan declares, "Then she shall live as my daughter." In a moment of tender acceptance, King Rowan bestows a new name. "I will call her Lyanna, Child of Light." In Leora, Lyanna transforms into a vision of youthful joy, her laughter a melody that dances through the verdant valleys. The villagers' faces light up with warmth as they watch her play, their hearts brimming with affection. A strange tether binds her, an unseen shadow that lurks just beyond the edges of the light. Her laughter echoes, a vibrant sound amidst the lurking unease. The emerald valleys cradle her joy, a haven touched by a subtle, haunting mystery. Lyanna watches Kael, his brow furrowed in concentration. Kael shapes toy swords with focused intensity, face smudged with soot. His movements are stubborn, brave, and precise. Lyanna observes Kael's dedication, a slight smile gracing her lips. Kael pauses, looking up at Lyanna with a questioning gaze. The forge glows with the promise of strength and resilience. At the blacksmith's entrance, Lyanna watches Kael work at the forge, sparks dancing around him. Lyanna's voice cuts through the clang of the hammer. Kael, if I were locked in a tower, you'd rescue me, wouldn't you? Kael continues hammering, his focus unwavering, as he answers Lyanna. With a resolute tone, Kael replies, "No, you'd rescue yourself." He finishes his statement with a simple truth. "I'd only hand you the sword." Lyanna melts into the shadows, her senses heightened as she strains to eavesdrop on the hushed exchange, every rustle of fabric amplifying the tension. King Rowan's grave tone resonates through the castle halls, each word a heavy stone cast into the pool of Lyanna's hidden fears. Whispers of lurking dangers paint a vivid tapestry of threats, each syllable a brushstroke revealing the perilous reality encircling Lyanna. A seed of understanding sprouts within Lyanna, her eyes widening as the truth of her origins begins to blossom in the fertile ground of revelation. Under the frigid winter sky, Lyanna's breath crystallizes in the air, a ghostly echo of the cold. A faint, desperate plea pierces the night's silence, drifting from beyond the imposing palace walls. A disembodied voice cries out, the words cutting through the frozen air. "Oh, kind soul, I will freeze in this cruel night." The voice fades, a desperate question hanging in the balance. Will no one help me? At the Leora border, Lyanna's face shows compassion as she adjusts a thick cloak around her shoulders. She advances, her determination growing with each step. Lyanna resolutely steps across the shimmering, almost invisible protective barrier, her purpose unwavering. She continues forward, disappearing into the unknown. At the Leora border, a figure emerges from the shadows, cloaked in darkness. It's Morgathis. Suddenly, a violent swirl of black fire erupts, consuming the scene. The flames reach out like grasping hands, a terrifying display of power. Lyanna is caught in the inferno, a victim of Morgathis's dark magic. Morgathis claims Lyanna, the darkness complete. The grand hall of Leora Castle is filled with quiet sobs, the sunlight casting long shadows. Courtiers and servants weep softly, their sorrow palpable in the echoing hall. King Rowan sits heavily on his throne, the weight of his crown mirroring the worry etched on his face. The crown seems too heavy for King Rowan's weary head, a symbol of his burden. Beneath the radiant sun, a messenger descends, his silver wings ablaze with celestial light. His face, a canvas of urgency, carries the weight of dire news, yet his eyes burn with unwavering resolve. With a voice that echoes through the heavens, he declares, Morgathis has her. He inspires hope with a powerful declaration. But hope is not lost. With courage and unity, her darkness can be broken. Whispers of Morgathis spread like a chilling draft through the taverns and across the lands. Knights, clad in shining armor, nervously grip their swords, their bravado faltering at the mere mention of her name. Princes, used to luxury and command, find their confidence shaken. The very stones of Leora Castle tremble with dread as Morgathis's shadow looms. In Leora, Prince Dorian arrives, his nobility a stark contrast to the harsh landscape. Princess Selene arrives with a warrior's spirit, ready to face whatever awaits. Their arrival answers a call, a beacon of hope amidst looming shadows. Prince Dorian's noble bearing exudes strength, a promise of leadership in dire times. Princess Selene's warrior spirit shines, a beacon of resilience against encroaching darkness. Under the vast sky of Leora, Kael's heart tugs him forward, unable to leave Lyanna behind. Driven by an invisible force, Kael begins to follow Lyanna, his footsteps echoing his unwavering loyalty. His heart weighs heavy with unspoken words. Kael continues the pursuit, the landscape of Leora stretching endlessly around them. Despite the distance, Kael's resolve hardens, his path now intertwined with Lyanna's, come what may. Beneath a dense canopy, Arendor leads the group into the whispering forest, where sunlight dances in ethereal patterns. The forest's shadows deepen, hinting at secrets and unseen dangers as they venture further. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting an eerie, dappled light across their path. Each step deeper stirs the forest's whispers, enveloping them in an atmosphere of mystery and foreboding. They step into the clawing river, the churning waters challenging their every move. The current pulls, a relentless force testing their resolve with each step. The river claws at them, a physical embodiment of the trials they bravely confront. Against the churning backdrop of the river, their determination shines, undeterred by the relentless challenge. Under the shroud of a starless night, Arendor stands alone against the towering peaks, his silhouette a stark reminder of the grim path ahead. His voice cuts through the howling wind, carrying a warning of transformation's perilous allure. One of you may wield transformation magic. You can become a weapon, a shield, or even a creature of light. But once changed, only Lyanna's touch can free you. In the stark expanse of the mountain pass, Prince Dorian faces his destiny. His form flickers, light distorting around him, signaling his transformation. A blinding flash as he becomes a sword of pure light, its hilt adorned with constellations. The sword glows brightly, its celestial pattern shining against the mountain backdrop. In the desolate expanse of the mountain pass, Princess Selene initiates her profound transformation. Her body writhes in a grotesque dance as bones crack and shift, signaling a metamorphosis beyond human comprehension. Feathers, ablaze with the fierce colors of dawn, erupt from her skin, painting the air with vibrant hues. The transformation reaches its zenith as Princess Selene's human form vanishes, replaced by a magnificent falcon. The falcon spreads its wings, testing the wind, a creature of legend brought to life against the backdrop of the infinite sky. With a powerful beat of its wings, the falcon soars, ascending into the vast expanse, a symbol of freedom and escape. In the stark expanse of the mountain pass, Kael stands as a sentinel of silence, his jaw clenched in resolute stillness. His eyes, however, betray the calm exterior, simmering with a furious tempest of unspoken emotion. A storm of feelings, barely contained, threatens to erupt from the depths of his gaze. The raw, untamed landscape mirrors the turmoil within him, amplifying the tension of the moment. In this crucible of nature and emotion, Kael's silence speaks louder than any words could. Under a sky heavy with impending doom, Hollow Peaks looms a desolate expanse where hope itself seems to wither. Jagged peaks claw at the sky, their silhouettes stark against the fading light, casting long, ominous shadows across the barren ground. The wind whispers through the crags, carrying with it the mournful echoes of forgotten tales and lost souls. Every shadow seems to hold a secret, every gust of wind a warning, as they stand at the threshold of Hollow Peaks. The air hangs heavy with an unspoken dread, a palpable sense of foreboding that settles deep within their bones. Before them lies a path, shrouded in mystery and peril, leading into the heart of Hollow Peaks. Inside the obsidian tower, shadows dance ominously, hinting at secrets yet to be uncovered. An unsettling quiet hangs heavy, a stark contrast to the expectation of finding a helpless captive. The air grows thick with anticipation, each breath a silent question. Expectation turns to dread as the reality of the tower's emptiness sinks in. The promise of rescue fades, replaced by the chilling realization of what awaits. In the obsidian tower, Lyanna stands tall, her defiance cutting through the air. Her eyes blaze with a fierce light, unwavering and intense. A hint of scorn colors her voice as she speaks. "You came to rescue me? How kind." Her expression hardens, remembering words that shaped her destiny. But Kael always said a princess should rescue herself. With a final, resolute declaration, she concludes, and he was right. The obsidian tower looms, a silent sentinel of forgotten magic. Suddenly, an enchanted sword appears, streaking through the air. With unwavering precision, the sword finds its mark, embedding perfectly into her outstretched hand. Her grip tightens, the sword now an extension of her will. Far above, a falcon circles, its keen eyes surveying the scene below. The falcon remains circling. In the obsidian tower, Lyanna stands firm, her eyes ablaze with unwavering resolve. At her side, Dorian stands ready, his sword gleaming, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. Above the battlefield, Selene circles, a watchful falcon, her keen eyes scanning for any sign of weakness. Morgathus remains shrouded in shadow, a figure of looming menace, his presence a palpable threat. Light and shadow collide in a furious dance as the battle erupts, a symphony of chaos and raw power. The Obsidian Tower becomes the stage for a final, desperate stand. In the Obsidian Tower, Morgathus struggles against the sorceress chains that bind her. Each link glows with a malevolent light, trapping her in a prison of her own making. The triumphant silence of the tower echoes with the weight of her defeat. The air hangs heavy with the remnants of battle, a testament to her failed rebellion. In the dimly lit Obsidian Tower, heavy chains gleam as they cruelly bind Morgathus. Morgathus strains against his bonds, his face a mask of fury. His voice echoes through the tower, a desperate warning. "Fools! The girl breathes only because of my curse." Morgathus's threat hangs in the air, a chilling prophecy. "Break me, and she breaks too." In the heart of the Obsidian Tower, Lyanna stumbles, her strength failing as she collapses to her knees. Her breath comes in ragged gasps, each exhale a desperate plea against the encroaching cold. A chilling frost begins its insidious creep across her skin, delicate as winter's first touch. The frost spreads like intricate winter branches, claiming her with each passing moment. Her eyes widen in a silent scream, her body succumbing to the icy embrace. The Obsidian Tower watches on, an impassive witness to Lyanna's fading warmth. The Obsidian Tower reeks of ozone and desperation, its runes glowing faintly. Arendor's eyes dart around the room, reflecting the ethereal light. A single shaft of moonlight pierces the gloom, illuminating dancing dust motes. In a moment of grim resolve, Arendor whispers, "The only way is through sacrifice." His voice cracks as he acknowledges the inevitable. Transformation magic can save her. He concludes with chilling acceptance, but one must give everything. In the Obsidian Tower, Dorian's resolve wavers. Selene's determination is momentarily shaken. Dorian loses balance. Selene pauses. Within the Obsidian Tower, Kael advances, his resolution solidifying with each step. An unseen energy pulses around him, heightening the stakes. With raw conviction, Kael offers himself. "Use me. Turn me into fire." His voice resonates with desperate resolve. "If she is freezing, I will keep her alive." Kael's ultimate sacrifice echoes in the tower. "Even if I burn out forever." Inside the Obsidian Tower, Lyanna's breath hitches in her throat, each gasp a struggle. Her voice cracks, a desperate plea tearing through the silence. "Kael! No!" She cries out, her world shattering around her. Her eyes dart around, searching, pleading for a different reality. The air thickens with dread as her final word hangs in the balance. In the Obsidian Tower, Kael's face softens, a hint of a genuine smile gracing his lips. A gentle smile spreads across Kael's face, a promise of solace in his eyes. With tender resolve, Kael's smile grows, echoing deep affection. His eyes reflect a profound commitment as Kael murmurs, "You once asked if I'd rescue you." Kael's voice resonates with certainty and love as he declares, "This is my answer." In the Obsidian Tower, Arendor's face is a canvas of deep sorrow as he initiates the transformation on Kael. Kael explodes in a blinding burst of light, consumed by flames. Intense flames dance wildly, dangerously close to Lyanna. The tower is illuminated by the fierce spectacle. The Obsidian Tower defies the encroaching frost, its walls resonating with unseen warmth. A gentle warmth emanates from the tower's heart, battling the encroaching cold. The frost struggles to maintain its icy grip, a futile attempt against the resilient warmth. A fragile life hangs in the balance, threatened by the relentless cold. The warmth intensifies, pushing back the frost with renewed vigor. The tower stands as a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. In the Obsidian Tower, tears cascade from Lyanna's eyes. each reflecting the dim light. She delicately gathers the glowing embers, her touch gentle as she cradles their warmth. Lyanna cradles the embers close, as if holding on to her fading hope. She presses the embers against her heart, trying to contain a sorrow that burns as fiercely as the embers themselves. The glow of the embers illuminates her face, highlighting the depth of her despair. In the solitude of the tower, Lyanna clutches the embers, her only companions in a moment of profound grief. Inside the obsidian tower, an ethereal glow bathes the lone figure, cutting through the gloom. The air around the figure shimmers with unseen energy, as if the very space is alive. In a desperate whisper, she pleads, "Come back," her voice echoing in the vastness. "Please, come back," she repeats, her voice laced with sorrow and longing. The tower seems to respond to her plea, the ethereal glow intensifying. As if reaching out, her silhouette remains, a beacon of hope against the backdrop of the mystical obsidian tower. Ashes glow intensely within a woman's palms, awaiting a transformative spark. Sparks erupt, igniting the ashes with renewed life. The flames dance and twist, reshaping the ashes into the form of Kael. Kael materializes from the flames, reborn from the ashes. Within the obsidian tower, the air crackles with unspoken tension, heavy with the weight of untold stories. Driven by raw emotion, she hurls herself into his embrace, tears streaming down her face in torrents. Her world collapses into that single, desperate embrace, a plea for solace in the face of overwhelming despair. Amidst the turmoil, a single word escapes her lips, a whispered echo of hope. "Kael!" In that moment, the obsidian tower fades away, leaving only the fragile bond between them against the encroaching darkness. Within the obsidian tower, Morgathis is struck silent, overwhelmed by the palpable devotion. The crushing darkness that filled the tower begins to fracture. Rays of light pierce through the fissures, illuminating the chamber with ethereal beams. Shadows recede as the tower is bathed in a celestial glow, marking a turning point in the saga. The triumphant return to Leora unfolds, a beacon of hope against the skyline. Cheers erupt as the kingdom of Leora welcomes its heroes, a symphony of joy filling the air. Tears of relief stream down faces as families reunite, their embraces a testament to enduring hope. Laughter echoes through Leora as the kingdom celebrates its liberation, a symphony of joy resonating throughout. Sunlight floods Leora Castle, turning dust motes into dancing jewels. King Rowan surveys the assembled crowd, his face etched with weariness and pride. His gaze settles upon Kael, a blacksmith's son turned hero. King Rowan declares, "No crown, no throne, no treasure could outweigh the courage you showed." With heartfelt conviction, King Rowan proclaims, "Kael, though you were born a blacksmith's son, you have proven yourself a prince of the truest kind." The weight of his words hangs in the air, a testament to Kael's valor. Bathed in the golden light of Leora Gardens, Lyanna stands alone, her face streaked with tears. A bright laugh unexpectedly bursts forth, cutting through the sorrow. Her voice rings out in the garden, a playful challenge carried on the breeze. "Well, Kael, would you marry someone who wields a sword better than you?" The sun catches the tears on her face, turning them into shimmering jewels as she awaits an answer. The laughter subsides, leaving a poignant silence in the vibrant garden. Bathed in the radiant glow of the sun, Leora Gardens awakens, its vibrant foliage casting playful shadows across the manicured lawns. Amidst this symphony of color and fragrance, Kael stands, a mischievous glint dancing in his eyes, ready to engage. He pauses, then speaks with playful challenge. "Only if she promises not to duel me every sunrise." His words hang in the air, a playful challenge amidst the beauty of Leora Gardens. Under the radiant sun, Leora erupts in jubilant celebration, a beacon of hope against the fading darkness. The air vibrates with the promise of newfound freedom, a testament to the power of selfless love. True love's sacrifice burns brighter than any shadow. The kingdom rejoices, its spirit renewed in the warmth of triumph and affection.